So, in this video, we will talk about the fee of the various programs at the law school and its affordability. Generally, before undertaking an assignment, we evaluate it by having a look at the ROI. So how this works is that we first look at the benefit and then we weigh that against the costs. If this calculation appears appropriate to us, then we go ahead with the assignment. Students often carry out a similar analysis in their choice of a university. So they compare the total fees that is spent over say 3 years or 5 years with the salary obtained in the first job. If this calculation feels favorable, then they go ahead, otherwise, well, they choose another university. Let me tell you that this is a wrong way of evaluating institutions of higher education. Even if we must look at the ROI on higher education, remember that life goes much beyond the first job after your graduation, because your university determines as to what you might study thereafter. It also determines your life as a lawyer or even as a judge. Hence, your institution determines not just your first job, but the next 50 years of your life. Your university of higher education, therefore, is an investment for life, and this choice must be made wisely. In particular, the value of legal education cannot be assessed purely in monetary terms. This is because law is a noble profession that offers you an opportunity to serve the society. So you might choose not to undertake the high-paying corporate job, and instead you might want to serve people by being a human rights lawyer, joining a think tank, or maybe an NGO. Let us now talk about the fees at the Jindal Global Law School and the perception of its unaffordability. Let us start off by having a look at the fees for the 5-year integrated law programs as well as the 3-year LLB course at the Jindal Global Law School. We've got to remember that there are costs involved in delivering quality higher education. When you talk about a public university, the fee is subsidized because this cost is borne by the tax-paying citizen. However, in a private university, this cost is met through the fees and the aid that might be provided by a benefactor. The Jindal Global Law School is a private university with a highly subsidized fee, particularly in the light of the value that is offered. This is possible because of the aid that is received from its benefactor, Mr. Naveen Jindal. Let us now have a look at something interesting. This is a report on higher education in India published by Ernst & Young in 2011. According to this report, there were only 2 institutions that were classified as premium higher education institutes in India. One of these, of course, was the then 2-year-old Jindal Global Law School, and the other was the ISB Hyderabad. Well, the Jindal Global Law School has grown by leaps and bounds since 2011. However, for the sake of a comparison, I'd like you to see the stark difference between the annual tuition fee of these otherwise comparable premium higher education institutions. The Jindal Global Law School is not only India's #1 ranked university, but also the only law school from India to be ranked within the top 100 of the world. Also, the Jindal Global University is one of only 8 private universities to be declared an institution of eminence by the Government of India. The faculty members at the Jindal Global Law School are graduates of some of the best universities from across the world, including Oxford, Harvard, and Cambridge. The commitment of the Jindal Global Law School to invest in excellence in education can be seen from the quality of the faculty members that are recruited from around the world. You can also have a look at our rich research ecosystem, the international academic collaborations, and also the infrastructure and facilities that are provided to the students. For more details on these, you can visit the website or also have a look at the brochures that have been provided in the description below. Let me provide one more illustration using a similarly ranked university, the Boston University at Massachusetts. Well, as you can see that the Boston University is in fact ranked behind the Jindal Global Law School, but have a look at a comparison of the fees in dollars. It is quite obvious that the Jindal Global Law School is actually quite accessible. The Jindal Global Law School, in its commitment towards diversity and accessibility, offers scholarships on a merit-cum-means basis. As a result of this scholarship policy, 125 students from the law school alone will receive a 50% tuition fee waiver. We also assist students in education loans using our bank tie-ups. For any queries on scholarships, loans, or anything else, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.